Hello, everyone. This is Pat with our daily Oracle card reading and message for Sunday, the 5th of May, 2013. It's Cinco de Mayo. So, for today's reading, I felt guided to use or to work with Stephen Farmer's Earth Magic Oracle card deck for today. And I'm also going to be working with, I have started to create my own new deck called the Peace Messenger Oracle card deck. And Peace Messenger or Peace Can Happen after my Facebook page that I have, Peace Can Happen, facebook.com, Peace Can Happen. So my deck is very new. It's obviously still in the first stages of development, so it's very raw. So, but I'm going to pick from that today. Now, let's see what the message is for today from Stephen Farmer's deck. They wish us to know this Earth Magic card deck for this Sunday. Okay. Now, the first card that's come out today is the Lotus flower with unfoldment, and it has this beautiful, scene of the lotus flower being the water and the flower in the water, and the sun breaking through the clouds in the back. And there's this hand here, which I think is symbolic of the hand of God. And this is a beautiful card, and the lotus flower is symbolic of spiritual unfoldment. And as I look at this card today, it feels like there are just new awarenesses, like new things sort of dawning on you. It is a little bit like a new dawn, but not quite the same as a new dawn in the sense of a brand new beginning, like the other cards in some of the decks. This is more like awarenesses dawning on you, and of, maybe of really what you truly want, what direction you really want to be going, or that you're really done with a particular situation. And it's just really it's not anything dramatic or shocking. It's actually a very, I want to say it's a very peaceful card of reassurance that your path is unfolding, your spiritual path, your personal growth path, even your career path. And I think it's a nice card to get for a Sunday morning, because, Sunday for a lot of us is when we undertake our spiritual rituals, whether it's going to a church or a temple or a synagogue, or going to a morning meditation, that kind of thing. And this card, the lotus flower is a flower that its roots are in the mud, and each day it unfolds to the sun, but then it also at night will fold in on itself and pull back underneath the water to kind of absorb and process what it's taken in during the day. And even as I look at this card and see the sun breaking through the clouds, it's a reminder that, even if you feel like you've been in the clouds lately, a little unsure, maybe of how things are going to work out, or exactly what direction to go next, or just feeling a little clouded around some, situation or feelings about yourself or what have you. It's symbolic of this message today is letting you know that is clearing, that the sun, the awakening, the awarenesses, the unfoldment is coming out again. And as I mentioned, the lotus flower is symbolic of spiritual unfoldment in the sense that, along our spiritual path, we have times when we're very, open to the sun and being nourished by that spiritual unfoldment, and then times when we, kind of pull back in and go, back underneath the water, if you will, for a while to kind of absorb and process. So we have times where we feel like we're really unfolding on our path, and other times where we just feel like we're in this period of dormancy and nothing seems to be moving forward. And it's letting you know that all those phases are part of it. All those phases are okay. And for today, I do feel like it has to do with, kind of like, this, you're coming back into another phase of, new awarenesses, the light dawning, being enriched by spirit, and feeling very enriched that way, and feeling like you're absorbing new things, new spiritual awarenesses, and seeing things in a new way. And it's, of course, following on yesterday's card of visualization, which had very much to do with spiritual sight, and you're seeing things in a new way, seeing what you maybe your path a little bit more clearly. And it's a reminder too that there really is no competition for your life purpose. You don't have to force this process. It's a process that is always ongoing. You don't have to push it or force it or strain. It's there. Your soul is always reaching for the light. It's always reaching for that spiritual nourishment. So it's about being at peace with yourself. As I get it, it's a very peaceful picture, and it's about coming to a new sense of peace, I feel, within yourself. One of the other cards that came out along with it is dance, and I think this has a sort of a double meaning today. It's certainly a message to engage in some movement like dance, to get your blood moving, to get dance is such a happy kind of when we have something that happens in our life that's very happy, we dance and jump around, and it's very symbolic of that, because the card actually does say celebration. So you may be feeling very joyful today, celebrating something in your life, maybe a birthday, an anniversary, or the accomplishment of something. It's also a message about as you engage in that kind of joyful movement, it's what heightens your energy and helps you to attract things more faster when you're in that place of joy. And so I feel like you might be dancing around today, feeling very happy. Maybe you're just happy about nothing. That's okay too. That's part of our process of unfoldment. And that's a very true statement, actually. Sometimes as we begin on our spiritual path, as we practice meditation more and more, one of the benefits of that is that you just feel happy a lot more often without there being a reason for it. As you connect with your own spirit and nourish your spirit that way, you end up feeling happier a lot more often without there being a reason. So let's pick from these peace messenger cards. There isn't much to them yet. As I said, they're just in the very raw beginning, outline stages. And so I'm just going to, and there aren't very many of them yet. So, and if you'd like to see, the Peace Can Happen Facebook page is something I started after the the bombings here in Boston recently. And to get our thoughts and our emotions and what have you focused towards peace, because that's how we create a peaceful world, or a more peaceful world. All right, so the card that I've picked out for today, what message? All right, and the message is, peace is a choice. Just for a moment today, put aside all thoughts of the world. Just for a moment, put down your worries, cares, and burdens, and just breathe. In this moment, you can choose to be peaceful. There's no one judging you. There's no one yelling at you. There's no one disagreeing with you, or there's nothing that you have to worry about in this moment. You can choose to be peaceful, because peace is a choice. So that is our final message for today. And I hope that you will consider joining me on the launch of my new radio show called Take Care of Yourself Today. And the premiere broadcast is tomorrow night, Monday, at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And if you are not in this time zone and that time doesn't work out well for you, I know Some of you are in other parts of the world where it might be like in the middle of the night for you. Um, the show will still be, you'll still be able to listen to it after. You just might not, you know, unless you're up during that time, you might not be able to call in. And on Blog Talk Radio, you can call in as a listener, and we do take questions. I will be taking questions. So the topic for this time is recovering from grief, loss, and shock. And we'll be working with I'll be introducing people to the Archangel Azrael. So I hope you'll join me for this or future broadcasts, and you can find it at blogtalkradio.com/Pat Rainville. I'll put the link below. I hope you have a lovely Sunday, everyone, and I look forward to speaking with you again soon. Take care, and many blessings to you.